Right here in the Supercar Street Racing kitchen again with Brad. And while we are working on our project, sometimes we need something extra, and that extra is this plant. Just kidding, it's actually in this box right here. When I was cleaning the wheels last time, I noticed I did not have a proper set of brushes to get in all the cracks of the wheels. So we went ahead and picked up something today that's going to help us out with our cleaning of the wheels on the Model S Plaid. Plan today is to get this unboxed, go ahead and go out into the garage and see if we can actually do some wheel cleaning. So let's get going. Welcome to the channel. Let's get to work. In the Supercar Street Racing awesome kitchen now with Brad. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for liking and subscribing while you're here, and welcome. And today we have something for you from Amazon. It is something that sits inside this box that's going to help us clean the Tesla Model S Plaid wheels. So what we're going to do here today is get this thing unboxed, go ahead and take a look at it and see if it actually does everything that they say it's going to do on Amazon. Right in front of me is Don King's lookalike hair and also a box. Let's get that opened up and see what all is inside. And first thing in the box we have is a nice terry cloth towel. Looks like a buffing towel. It's very soft. I could definitely see using this on the Model S Plaid paint without an issue. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that where we're going. Next thing in the box is a nice washing sponge, which I will not need because I don't wash the car. I don't have to. Don't take it out in the rain. Next thing is a nice, I guess this is a duster brush. Have to open it and find out. Then right in front of me inside of the box we have some little brushes which will be helpful in doing the wheels. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sizes of detail brushes. Moving forward into the box, now we have I don't know exactly what that is, but it has some hooks that look like it will definitely do some damage to your paint job. Do not put those on your paint. Not sure what those are for yet. We also in the box have another smaller, I think this is a duster. I'm not 100% sure what that is. We'll have to look. And then we have a nice bag to carry all your stuff in, guys. The hype train is pulling into the station, guys, with a new car care kit that was supposed to have brushes that go on your drill. Let's see what else is in here. We have a nice brush, but I'll be honest with you, that feels kind of stiff there. That might be for wheels. That's not going to go on your paint, that's for sure. That would scratch your paint. And then we have a nice drill brush kit. Hoping it has I'm gonna take this out of the bag because this might not be the kit that I want. Let's check it out. Okay guys, I did just go back into the garage and look at my wheels and these are fine. I don't have any really small spokes in my wheels, so these will actually do perfect. And here is a good look at all the different size brushes that came with the car care kit. And you get the nice Wontolf Alwos bag with it as well. And that wraps up what is inside of the kit here. You can see it comes with all this stuff. Now let's get some of this other stuff that's packaged up, unpackaged, and see what it is. Looking so fly right in front of me is this nice car care kit, which I will leave a link to in the description down below. And right in front of me here, I don't know what this is, and I might have to go to the actual Amazon listing to see what this guy does, but let's go ahead and get it out of the bag. Has a nice silver bread tie on it, very silky smooth. Let's try this one too. And inside of this lovely bag we have pretty soft, I'm gonna look that up on the Amazon link right now. And then inside here we have a nice set of brushes right here. There are 5 different kinds of brushes which are going to be great for both the interior and the exterior. We'll save some of them. We won't use them all on the wheels and tires because they'll get filthy dirty. We'll save some for cleaning the interior. And they all are very soft, good for getting into tight spots like that. And you have 5 different sizes. Just remember guys, this is not for cleaning your paint. This is very, very stiff. That's what she said.
You really think you can go all day long?
That's what she said.
Michael, please.
Okay, I was completely wrong about these two guys. These are made for like cleaning your wheels. If you look at the actual listing, which we will look at after this is for getting inside of the spokes of the wheels to get those nice and clean. And then I guess you could just wash this afterwards. I don't see why not. You could just put it in the washing machine, I guess. This guy right here is a car tire stone hook. This will get those little annoying pebbles out of your tires when you get them caught in your tires. That's what all these hooks are for on the end of this. Let's go ahead and unbox this guy as well. And there you can see on the end of the tool, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 different prongs here to go ahead and get things out of your tire. And actually it unscrews. Interesting. And we do have, this is actually a car wash mitt right here. And that is it, guys. The rest of these brushes and stuff are made for cleaning your tires. Like these drill brushes are made for cleaning your tires and wheels. They'll get right into the cracks there. You just put it on low speed and just go to town. Hopefully they don't scratch your nice powder coated wheels. And that's going to wrap up a look at what's inside of the kit. Let's see how it stores in the nice bag now. Honestly, I have no place to put this, but I don't know where I'm going to put it. But anyway, the bag is nice and roomy, and you just take all of your things, and don't poke a hole through the side of the bag with these hooks. They're very sharp and they will go right through it, no problem. Probably never used the big one there or this big one. I honestly bought one that was way too big, but it was only a few dollars more. You'll see a link in the description for this guy. This can go with all my other car towels up here, and these are for cleaning the wheels and stuff. They're just cheap Walmart. And then these go on the inside of the wheel spokes to help you clean them. And then all your brushes for your interior or your exterior. I'll keep one of these for wheels, so it will get dirty. The other ones I will keep for getting the dust out of the inside of the cracks of the car. Now let's take this out into the Supercar Street Racing garage and see if it actually works. Alrighty then.
These nuts.
Alexa, turn on the garage lights. Nice. All right, guys, we're out here in front of the Tesla Model S Plaid now, and right in front of me you can see my BC forged wheels. And of course they do get dirty because it does get driven. There is a lot of sand and stuff in the cracks here. Now we have our new brush kit to go ahead and deal with that. Now we can try one or two things. We can try the soft brushes first and see how those work, or we can get our drill brush on right here. But the first thing that I always do when I'm going to clean the car and do the wheels is put something down on the ground. So I have this old towel here that I put literally right under the wheel here, so that if anything drips off, it does drip right down onto this towel and not onto the actual ground. Remember, when you're working with these chemicals, they will tear your hands up, so your hands will get very dry. Get yourself some of these automotive gloves, and if they have powder, they're easier to slide on. These I don't think have any powder in them. They're really hard to get on. Today we are using this is actually from Turtle Wax. It is a hybrid solution hyperfoam wheel cleaner. We also have our Hybrid Solutions graphene acrylic tire shine here. We have some soft cloths to go ahead and clean most part of the wheels. We have these brushes here that can also get in the bigger parts here And then we will proceed to clean the face with our rag. So what I usually do is start with the brake caliper, which is very difficult to get to. So I'm hoping that some of these brushes will help that out. If we can get this in there and just work it around like that, maybe we can get some of that off. So let's go ahead and spray the caliper down. I don't put a whole lot. You don't need a lot. It's just gonna drip anyway. And then we can use this brush to get in there. And the reason we're not using these brushes is because they don't actually absorb anything. They just brush dirt off, and then the dirt has to be wiped off. So these are okay for this. They're not great. Yeah, they're not really doing it for me on that. It's still too difficult to get into. And if I use one of those other brushes, it's just going to knock the dirt around with a rag, because you can get your hand through the crack. You can't get that brush all the way in there. And then just go ahead and give that a nice cleaning. And that caliper is done. So this was not great for that. Doesn't have a lot of absorption is what I'm guessing. Now let's go ahead and try some of the other stuff. So I'm just gonna do the spokes like that. I'm not gonna put a lot on it. I don't want it dripping everywhere, and I don't need it at the bottom yet. So I'm just gonna start there. And this brush is designed to go like this and break up the brake dust. And you can get in the cracks there with it. It looks like you're also gonna have to use your rag for this, because this will not absorb everything. If that knocks the dirt loose, come back through and just wipe it off. So the spokes part, these brushes work very well for. This will break loose the dirt. Like there's a bunch of dirt inside the spokes that I can never get to, especially over here. You can't see it, but there's dirt inside the spokes like sand. I'm gonna knock it off with these after I spray it, and then take my rag. So let's do that now. Now when you use this brush for the drill, you want to make sure your drill is on low speed. Now let's go ahead and dress up the tire. You have our tire dressing here, but it doesn't get inside of that crack really well, so I use a rag for that, and I use the dirty rag. And you use this to prep the tires for putting the shine on. That preps the tires really nice and gets all the old stuff off. And then you take your same rag and go to the back, get your tire shine. And I'm gonna get it in the crack right there. Of course, you can't get to the bottom of the tire because it's not in sight. All right, guys, it's gonna wrap up part one. Let's go ahead and get to the other wheels and tires. Forgot to do the caliper first. All right, guys, we just finished this project with the wheel and tire cleaning on the Tesla Model S Plaid. And you guys can see right here and right now that the wheels did come out great, and we used our accessory kit here that we're going to talk about here in just a minute, and it all fits nicely right in that bag. And it does really help you get into the cracks and stuff and get all the dirt out of the wheels and tires. And the Plaid is looking fly. We're going to have to wrap this project up, but before we do that, we just want to thank you guys so much for watching today and being a part of the channel and supporting us through all of our ups and downs. I was in the hospital this past week in the ER for about 4 hours or 5 hours, and it wasn't a fun time, but on to better things. We need to throw this into the Supercar Street Racing Studios right over there with Brad and talk about how you can get your car care cleaning kit and get your car looking fly, just like this. Guys, it's Supercar Street Racing on a Saturday night edit session. It's hard to believe that I literally have nothing to do tonight except hang out with you guys, but that's fine because I love it. So let's get it going and talk about this 16-piece wheel and tire brush kit. I bought this because the wheels on the car are hard to detail. They are 3-piece wheels, so they have the hardware inside. It's really hard to get to, and dirt does build up on them. So this brush kit will help you get into all the cracks, and it also has brush attachment for drills. So that helps you get in all the tight spaces automatically, and it can get those parts cleaner than you can just with a regular rag. Now, you did see in the video we were working on the BC forged wheels with the brush kit, and my most useful tool was the small soft brushes. I use those a lot. They got all in the crevices, and I did use the drill a little bit too, but mostly the little small brushes are going to be my go-to brushes. Now, this is $24.99 on Amazon right now. It does have a 4.3 star review. And taking a look at what's in the kit right here, you can see you get these 2 spoke cleaners, and what those are for is getting in all the curves on the wheel. You can see they're curved. Now, the only thing is they'll loosen up the dirt, but they are not going to absorb any of the brake dust. They're just not made of cloth. They're just kind of like fluffy. Then right here, this is just like kind of a brush to put soap on and then just get the whole entire wheel with. And then this little hook thing is for getting the stones and stuff out of your actual tire tread. I had a hard time figuring out what that was for. You do get a hand mitt also to go ahead and get your wheels really clean. You get a nice case to hold your wheel cleaning kit in. And then right here you can see somebody's using the brushes right on their tire there to clean their tire, which is awesome. And then they're using the little brushes to get into the cracks and crevices. And right here are the 5 different soft brushes that you get, and those come in very handy on your wheels. And you can see also you can use them inside your car. I guess if you don't get them super dirty on your wheels, because then you'll have to clean them. And right here, it is showing you these little bendable brushes. I didn't realize they were bendable, so that's one thing I did not notice. The handle does bend on these to get in between like your spokes and stuff, and they are curved to do that. And then right here, it shows you the 1 piece of the microfiber, and it is supposed to be scratch free, and you can see them washing their car with it right there. And right below that, the car tire stone hook, and you use that to pull rocks and stuff out of the tread of your tires. And then in the lower left there's your car wash mitt again to go ahead and wash your car with, or your wheels if you'd like to. Now, this guy does have a 4.3 star review. Pretty good. And I liked it myself. I'm going to end up not using a lot of it unless I actually one day wash the car. But I've never actually washed it. I've never even had it in the rain but one time in its entire life. So please go ahead and support us by buying all your Amazon products through any of our links in the description. It gives us a little bit of commission and keeps Supercar Street Racing going, so I can keep bringing you great videos. But it's Saturday night. We got to get out of here and we got to go have some fun. Not really. I'm just going to go inside and watch a movie.